All right, everyone, get ready for a deep dive today. We're going into some pretty thought-provoking territory with the work of E.J. Gold. He's got this unique spiritual perspective on DNA and consciousness, and we're going to explore it.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to be looking at how Gold's ideas, they might challenge some conventional thinking about DNA and maybe even offer like a fresh perspective on self-development.
Yeah, we're talking about the idea of DNA as something that you can almost reprogram, like computer code.
Mm.
And we'll also be looking at how all of that ties into the concept of reincarnation. Ready to dive in?
Absolutely. Gold's book, Shakti, The Spiritual Science of DNA, it really flips the script on how we usually think about DNA. He argues that DNA is not just this blueprint for our physical traits, but a programmable code that shapes our entire reality.
So not just like our eye color or height,
Right.
but like our actual experiences and awareness.
Exactly. Gold suggests that DNA actually influences our consciousness and even carries memories and experiences from past lives. He calls this the genetic code module package, or GCMP. So just imagine like carrying a record of your past lives within your very being.
Oh, okay. So it's like our DNA is carrying this like history, this baggage from who knows how many past lives. And that's somehow affecting our reality right now. That's a lot to unpack.
It is. And Gold goes even further and suggests that we can consciously reprogram this DNA code. He believes we can change our karmic patterns and life experiences through specific practices and self-awareness.
Okay, now that's where it gets really interesting. What kind of practices are we talking about?
Well, one of the key elements that Gold highlights are what he calls moving meditations. These involve specific movements and breath work, and they're designed to release like these really deep-seated anxieties and tensions. He believes that these tensions actually block our spiritual awareness.
It makes me think about how we hold stress in our bodies.
Hmm.
Could releasing that physical tension actually unlock something deeper within us?
That's exactly what Gold proposes. These movements are designed to free us from those muscle-bound anxieties,
Hmm.
which then allows for greater spiritual awareness to emerge.
Interesting. So it's not just about sitting quietly and meditating, but actually like actively using our bodies to break free from these limitations.
Exactly. And there's a really specific focus on breath work and postures in these movements. Gold even connects these movements to the release of stored memories and images. It's almost like shaking loose these old patterns and experiences.
Wow, that's fascinating. And he ties this into something called the bardos, right? I've heard that term before, but I'm not quite sure what it means.
Right. So the bardos are essentially these transitional states of consciousness. You might experience them during life, or in deep meditation, or even near-death experiences. Gold uses these heightened states to access and reprogram the DNA, bringing individuals closer to their true spiritual nature.